This is this week's Sunbury Antiques Market at Kempton Park. Here is a cup with an interesting backstamp. I have taken a photo of what looks like Felspar Porcelain. This is the image that will be uploaded to Google Lens. If you are new to this program, this is the logo to the right of the microphone that you need to click on. I will upload the file Kempton Example 1. This is the Google home page. Next to the microphone is the Google Lens logo. If I click on search by image, it comes up saying search any image with lens, upload a file. This is Kempton Example 1 that I'm going to look at now. Very quickly, immediately it summarizes the relevant part of the image, and in the center here it calls it Minton Felspar Porcelain Teacup. So immediately it's identified it as Minton. If I click on that box, we have a load of this example for sale under the sponsored section. So we can see antique 1830s Minton, source and pattern number 72, 1820s, 1830s. I'm going to click on the first one here, cup and saucer, £26.72, and we see what we saw at Kempton Park. Cup and saucer, if I click on or hover over the backstamp, Felspar number 72 porcelain, that is what we have just seen at Kempton. This is a second example which I know is old. I have taken a photo of the backstamp, Bloor, Derby, and of the pattern. But just the pattern will be uploaded to Google AI. The pattern on the plate is not crisp, reflecting its age. This is again the upload procedure. There's the search by image. Upload a file, Kempton Example 2, open, and again it immediately summarizes the relevant part of the image. There is no square here to confirm exactly what this pattern is, so that's a part fail. There is a comparable image with what looked like the same pattern for sale on eBay UK. I'm going to click on that particular image. It comes up Bloor Derby, which is what we saw on the backstamp, with 166 results. I'm not going to go through each one. It's not the first on the list. In fact, I think it's towards the end of the 166 results. But I have opened up the page earlier, and we can see the same pattern there, described as Derby Bloor Antique Porcelain Gilded Dish, 20 centimetres, for sale at £26.99. Google Lens has done his bit. It's found a comparable image. This isn't particularly well described. It doesn't describe the pattern, so I don't have the answer. We know, because we can research with the backstamp Bloor Derby, that Robert Bloor lived and owned the factory between 1811 and died in 1846, so that we know it's early, very early 19th century, but that's all the information we can come up with through Google Lens. On another stall, another interesting platter. I take a photo of the platter and the backstamp.
It's quite debonair, isn't it? It is very
Again, just the pattern image will be uploaded to Google Image Search. And search by image, and upload a third file, example 3. And immediately we have a box here, Wedgwood Melton Aesthetic Black Transferware Luncheon Plate. So the plates round about have a very slightly different centre pattern compared to the one on the left. I'm going to click the exact matches tab here on the left, and we do have 2 exact matches. So, elegant pair of dinner plates with the Benares pattern of the aesthetic movement style by Wedgwood Co, Antique English 1870s. Wedgwood Co, completely separate company to Wedgwood and Sons, but the date is 1870s. Google have done what they said they would do and find a matching image. We start the 4th example with an image of the back stamp, but we will upload an image of the flowery pattern. I hope you are getting the hang of the interface. Click on search by image, upload a file. This is example 4. Straight away we have confirmation in the middle here, Johnson Brothers Sheraton pattern, which we know is correct because we took a photo of the back stamp as well. Prices that are sponsored are not particularly expensive, £34.15, £8.18, £8, and we can even see Google AI overview here. The Johnson Brothers Sheraton pattern discontinued, first produced in England starting in 1944, multicolour floral design on Ironstone, popular with collectors. The last example is another flower design. My hand is in the way. I didn't manage a photo of the full plate. Search by image, upload a file, final example 5. Immediately it highlights the image in what is reality quite a poor image, which includes my fingers, and in the centre we get sort of confirmation, Royal Tudor multicolour flowers pattern, Stoke-on-Trent, dinner plate, England. If I click on one which I can see the same on the left hand side, Royal Tudor multicolour flowers pattern, Stoke-on-Trent plate, England, valued at approximately £13, so not a particularly expensive plate. It doesn't actually say when this was manufactured, but Google Lens has done its job. It's found a matching image and correctly identified it as a Royal Tudor, the Royal Tudor brand, which we could also have worked out from the back stamp. What do I think? Google Lens works well, but finding a match will probably not give you all the information you seek. It's a useful start setting you in the right direction. It does not put our ceramics experts and existing communities out of business, at least in the short term. I will dedicate a future video to pottery with no backstamp at all. And I would love to research how to do this quickly on the move so that you can use this information face to face with sellers in somewhere like the Sunbury Antiques Market. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button and do subscribe to look out for future videos of antique ceramics that I am happy to bring to you. Thanks for watching.